best athlete I could be, at least. So yeah, so here we go. My goal this year, one of my running goals this year is to run the sub 4-hour marathon. Right now, well, the first year was the last year that I've ever ran a marathon. And that one, I think I did that one in like 6 hours, but that was like strictly off of just not really training. That was just off of me just running, really just trying to figure out how to, honestly, I just put a load of miles on my legs leading up to my first marathon. I think the highest I got was about almost 90 miles. I think about 89 miles or something like that. And that was just really just me just putting some load on and actually seeing if I could do it. This year, I have a training plan going, and I want to actually like utilize my training plan and actually understand times. I didn't really understand during my first marathon. I didn't understand what a split was, or understand like like your average pace and all of that stuff. Really, I just was running. Like I kind of understood some of it, but wasn't really too much of it wasn't too much planning involved in my first marathon. I really just was like, I know I could run a mile. I was consistently running 5Ks. I was able to run a 13 mile. I think I ran a 13 mile in this. I ran my first half a marathon maybe 2 weeks before my actual marathon, the 26-mile marathon, just simply because I needed the confidence boost. I wanted to see if I can do, like, I was like, man, if I could do a half marathon, I could do a marathon. So I just wanted to do that. So I ended up just running a half a marathon like 2 weeks before. I did put a lot of miles on, so I think I was averaging at that point. I was averaging about 40 miles a week at that point, and leading up to it. So I think like I said, that month, including the marathon, I think that was like an 80 mile month, including the marathon. And the month before that, I ran more. So I was just putting a lot of miles under my legs, but this time I want to be more strategic. So just looking up some of the paces that I have to be able to run. So my half marathon, I'm at a 9:08 pace. So if I can run, I think the magic number for a sub 4 hour is 9:09. So at this point, I'm at a 9:08 pace and a half. I'm at a 20:25 last time I checked my 5K. No, my 10K. Let me check again. I don't want to say it specifically because I don't remember. But I'm pretty much where I need to be. With a little bit of tweaking, I'll be able to get my 4 hour sub 4 hour complete marathon. The one thing that I was just thinking about is I did do my 5K was live. So my 5K, my marathon was virtual. My marathon was virtual, so it was really like a run at your own pace deal. Well, not at your own pace, but there wasn't a lot of people out there. There was a few people that we ran with, but for the most part, it was just you and the road, because of the pandemic, of course. And then the 5K that I did was actually with people, so that was live. So that gave me my first taste of really what a race felt like, and that was pretty great. I actually PR'd in that race. I actually PR'd in that race, which was pretty cool. I think at that point my pace was like at 8:35. Yeah, my average pace was 8:35 for that 5K. So that was pretty cool. I actually broke that. I actually PR'd on New Year's Eve this year. I cut out a whole maybe 30 seconds on that PR. So that was pretty cool. I'll do another video about my New Year's Eve runs, which I started to do, which has become like a staple in my running journey. So I'm just 20. So every year I do pretty much do a New Year end of the year run. Like I said, I'll do a separate video on that specific run, but that's a great run that I do. I really enjoy that run. So yeah, like I said, my goals this year to PR in this marathon, run a sub 4 hours, and yeah, so I'm gonna do a lot of training. Today is actually a training day. So this is the first day of training. It is January 17th. We have a snow day here in Pittsburgh. Roads are bad. It's Martin Luther King Day, and yeah, most things are closed, but still want to get this run in. Don't want to use no excuses just because it's snowing, because that's not really an excuse. I mean, just because it's snowing don't mean that you can't still do what you got to do. So yeah, man, this year, hoping for some positive results. Hoping that I'm able to reach some new heights in this fitness journey, and this marathon running journey. It's been cool. It's been cool to see my progression. And I'm just looking forward to see how far I can actually push it. I mean, to be honest with you, I want to be able to qualify at some point for the Boston Marathon, or one of the bigger marathons. I know I have a lot of work to do to get to that point, but you know, putting in that work. I'm only a year into this journey, and now I'm actually starting to understand training, understand recovery, nutrition, and actually, just taking care of your body after the runs, taking care of your body before the runs, what I'm actually putting in my body, and things like that. So this journey is really just taking off, to be honest with you. I mean, the first year, I feel like I was just trying to get fit. Now I'm actually using my fitness to achieve goals. So I feel like this year is a different thing than previous years. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing how far I can get this year. So that's pretty much it with that. Like I said, I'll do a separate video on my New Year's runs, and I'll also be doing a separate video on my actual fitness journey. So where I've started, where I am now. As of today, it's been 205 weeks since I actually started into my fitness journey. So I'll do a separate video on that, how I lost my 100 pounds and continue on losing weight, but not just losing weight, being healthy and actually using my fitness to achieve goals. So I'll do a separate video on that as well. But right now, like I said, first day of training, snowing, inclement weathers, but these are the character building days. These are the ones that you're going to remember, or I'm going to remember. But if you're also doing something today, you'll remember that that you got up and actually accomplished something on a day when not too many people will get up and do anything. there's a lot of people that are using today as an excuse, or inclement weather or rain or whatever it may be, to just kind of chill out. But these are the days that you kind of get a mental edge on yourself, and you get it done. So subscribe and share, and tune back in, man. You know, you never know what you may find about these videos, or what I might be going through that may help you out in the long run. I mean, to be honest with you, I'll be able to watch my own videos back as a vlog to help me get through for future obstacles. So hopefully they can help you out too. Like I said, subscribe to this channel, share, like, post, whatever you got to do. Get the word out. Peace.